everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my week 2 budget check-in, so we're going to jump right on into it. If you are new to my channel, my name is Janelle. I do all things budgeting. I also include work week lunches, grocery hauls, and meal planning. So if that is something that you're interested in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So we're going to start off with my expense tracker and just see what has been going on in my actual account, and then we'll actually go into what happened in my cash envelopes. Okay, alrighty, so we are going to be looking at my expenses from the 8th through the 14th. So as you can see, on the 8th I rolled over my $50 for my buffer, and then Netflix took out their bill for $19.49. Acorns came out early, so I could have been wrong as to what the date was, but at least the money was already allocated for that time frame for $3. That left me at $454.77. I had my savings that transferred from my Wells Fargo checking account to my Wells Fargo savings account for $2. My investments, I took them out later because I wanted to see how much I would be able to put. So instead of doing $5 per investment, I did 10, so that came out to $30. Then I made sure I made my early payments for my Ashley's one furniture credit card at $96, and then the second one for $33. And then lastly, on the 11th, I totally forgot, and I'm not exactly sure, but you will see in my Paycheck one recap where I did the math all wrong and ended up having to adjust it later on. So I forgot to take out the extra $15 for my savings. So that is what happens. And this is where my account is currently, which is at $278.77. Okay, so here I did not have any miscellaneous spending, so you know what that means. I get to go over to my calendar and I get to mark off everything. So no spend on the 8th, no spend on the 9th, and for all the mothers out there and mother figures, happy belated Mother's Day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Nothing on the 10th, nothing on the 11th, nothing on the 12th, nothing on the 13th, and nothing on the 14th. So literally a no spend week for me, you guys. I am doing so well. I know that there's going to come a point when I am going to spend, so I'm making up for it now. So that is taken care of. Now we are going to get into what I have done with my cashless cash envelopes. So I am going to roll over everything from last week. So for groceries, I rolled over $160. For gas, I rolled over $71. For household, I rolled over $37. For personal, it was $50. And then for miscellaneous, it was $45. Okay, so I will do a separate video on this. I felt like I've done one already, but just as a refresher, I use something called the Good Budget app to go, that allows me to track all of my expenses. And since I do a cashless envelope system, sorry y'all, my iPad's just acting up now. And so I know somebody has already asked for me to kind of go over it. So just in case you guys are interested in, I don't know why my iPad now won't let me fix the color on here. Okay. On this, so if you guys are interested in using it, you know how to use it and whether or not it will work for you or not. But once again, this is just what it looks like, and it just allows you to have envelopes. So I use some for my everyday envelopes, which is my cash envelopes, and then I have my annual envelopes or my sinking funds, and I just put money in here. I would just go here and just do add income and add the money. And then it also allows me to go ahead and fill those envelopes. And then whenever I actually do something, I can just click on whatever I need to click on, and I'll add those different expenses to here, and then it'll just deduct the money. So this is just what it looks like. And so this is where I'm getting my numbers from when it comes down to my budgeting. So, okay, now that I can see. So now we're going to go through everything that I've done. So I had 160, and I'm actually still going to be rolling over $160 because I did not spend anything in groceries. Don't lose your mind. But I had one last gift card from whenever I bought my furniture at Ashley's Furniture, and it expired, I think, in August. So I just wanted to hurry up and use it. So I actually used that to buy groceries at Target. And so I did not need to use any of this money from out of here. So this money should cover everything that I want to do for next week, or yeah. And so we still have $160 there. Then we have gas. I got gas. So let me tell you guys, I normally try to fill my gas tank at half a tank. The one time that I decide that I'm going to wait, or not the one time, but the one time that I decide that I'm just going to let it go to E, that is when there was that whole crazy, like, oh, there's a gas shortage situation. And literally the 3 places that I would have gone to go get gas, they did not have premium gas. So I ended up having to go to another gas station. And y'all, when I went there, gas is normally like $2.70 something cents. It was $3.45. So I spent a ridiculous amount of money to fill up my tank. I haven't seen my tank needed to be filled up with $50 in a while. Okay, so I was a little disappointed, but I had to get gas. So that was $56.56, and that left me with $14.44. I roll over all of my change into my savings account. So I'm minusing that 44 cents, and that just leaves me with $14. And then we have my household. I picked up a couple of household things at Target, and that was for $11.66. And that leaves me with $25.34. Once again, I'm taking away that 34 cents, and that leaves me with $25 for household. For personal, I have not spent anything because I haven't done anything for personal. And then we have my miscellaneous, and I spent $11.03 this week, which left me with $33.97. We're going to do that 97 cents, and that's going to leave me with $33. Now, altogether, this 44 cents plus this 34 cents plus this 97 cents equals $1.75. So we are going to go to my whoop-de-doop-de-doo, my savings one, and we are going to put 514, and we're going to do CR, which means change rollover, for $1.75. And let me just get my calculator really quickly. And we are going to do 154.41 plus $1.75 equals 156.16. Okay, so that clears out that, you guys, for my cashless check-in. And then lastly, I'm going to be adding my Paycheck One budget recap to this check-in. So we're actually going to go ahead and take that, put that together as well too. So let's get on into it. So we're going to start off with my income. I originally budgeted that I would get $1,564.94. However, on my paycheck, it came out to be $1,571. and 85 cents. Instead of rolling over $64.94, I rolled over $87.85. There was no other income, which brought my total to $1,659.70. So that is the income that I'll be working with for this paycheck. Now we're going to get into my expenses. So I have Netflix that was budgeted at $19.47, and that came out as it should. We had Acorns, and that was budgeted at $3. My buffer at 50. Right now I'm currently taking my buffer out of my checking account and putting it into my savings account. Once I have reached a comfortable buffer, which for me is going to be about $900, then I'll roll that back into my checking account so that I am pretty much sort of kind of a month ahead on my bills, and that my account doesn't really sort of have to stay at very low numbers each month. Capital One Auto, I budgeted $690, but I ended up only needing to spend $684.59, and that means that my car is paid off, y'all. So no more car payment after this paycheck. So exciting. Ashley's Furniture was budgeted at $96. Ashley's Furniture 2 was budgeted at $33. And then I had my PayPal credit. I wanted to just pay off that small little balance, and it was for $36.71. Then I had my miscellaneous because I did spend some money, and it's of course going to be unbudgeted. And that came out to $47.16. And my total amount of expenses came out to $1,380.93. Okay, so we're gonna go, actually let me take this out so that I can write further down. So we're actually going to fill in the summary part. So my expenses came out to $1,380.93. My cash was $195. And then my savings came out to $57 as budgeted. And then I don't know what was going on with my sinking funds, y'all, because this does not equal 129. I really don't know what I was doing when I was doing this, but this does not equal 129 at any given point. But the actual money that was taken out altogether was 159. Or I don't know what I was doing, but what I actually took out was 159. And so altogether that comes out to be, let's actually add this up because I did not do the math for that. Oh, y'all know what I did? Let's just make sure, because this is not correct at all. So look at me go. Oh my gosh. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, when I moved to my house, I could not find my whiteout. Clearly, I just found it 4 months later, and it was in the weirdest place ever. It was in a bag with all of my candles. So this is actually not the amount. Okay. So the amount of money that I actually spent here was supposed to be $969.93. And then the total here is actually $1,380.93. It was looking a little weird because I was like, man, Janelle, you made a lot of money to be spending that much. And then I'm remaining $278.77, which also matches with what I have in my checking account currently. So that means that everything has evened out, you guys. So that is my Paycheck One recap as well. So far, everything's good. All of my bills are being paid, and I'm putting money where it needs to go. This concludes my video. If you like it, please don't forget to like this video, share with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.